Well, howdy, everybody. Teresa here, and Brad went to go shower. He should be back pretty soon, so don't be afraid. It's a very hot, muggy day. I had to get a drink. Very important to stay hydrated. It is June 22nd, 2016. Wednesday afternoon. It is 2:05 p.m. in the afternoon. Let's see what the weather is since my weatherman is not here. What the heck? Say what? Well, you heard my ice maker just dumped a bunch of ice. I just dumped all the ice that the ice maker had made into the dog dish. Because it's very hot out, so that'll give them every day I do usually put ice in their water dish, so if they can get a nice cold drink of water, right, big dog Pat or Charlie? Pat's been gone a long time, huh, Charlie? Charlie is, let me turn. Everybody say hi to Charlie. Where is he? Right there. See? Charlie, say hi to everybody. Oh, I know you love me. It's like, okay, Mom. But yeah, big dog is right there, of course. Little dog is right between my feet, licking my feet, and normal. Been doing that for 13 years now, so why would she stop now, right? I'll get you the weather in just a second. I gotta. Very important too, in this warm weather, guys, to keep your lips protected too. Keep using that chapstick. Let's do the weather now. It's supposed to get really warm this week. It is only 87 degrees. Real feel is 96. Sure feels hotter than that. High will be 89 and low will be 69. That's pretty low. This will be about the coolest day we get for the rest of the week. It is what it is. Let's go over last night. I made a cheat sheet like I always do. Brad went fishing. Didn't catch anything. He went to go see if he could catch some crab or shrimp with the nets. No go. He did talk to our neighbor. Their name is Ed and Jeannie. And they go fish about every night. They said ever since the big storm rolled in a couple weeks ago, fishing has been just horrible, which we concur. And I haven't been catching anything. Brad hasn't. And I think it's just, I don't know, too warm, and a lot of people with boats and stuff, and I mean, not so many in this bay, but I don't know what it is, but it's just not been real hot fishing lately. They did tell him though they have seen alligators out around here, so be wary of that. We didn't know if they came into the bay or not. This is a mixture of fresh water. It's called the brackish water. Remember, we guys talked about that before. Which is a mixture of the fresh water, because we have 3 streams, 3 rivers that come into this bay, and then plus the Gulf of Mexico. So it mixes here. They have seen alligators in here, and they have also seen manatee in here. Now the other day, Brad saw porpoises in here and stuff, and of course there's a lot of sea turtles in this area, and they are the curious little guys. It's awful cute. We've seen jellyfish and crabs, of course, sharks, all different kinds of catfish and stuff. We've seen some reds, the little sharks, stingrays, eels. I think Bradley might be back. Bradley is back. Bradley's going slow. Bradley's not feeling real hot right now. So now he's going to come in right there. Oh, Charlie, you're beating the heck out of it trying to do a video, Charlie. You hear him beating the...
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, I'm telling them, not you.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Bradley, say hi.
Hi, Bradley.
So, while Brad was fishing, I did some painting. Where'd I set my paintings? Oh, there they are. I finished my 2 paintings. I called them Big and Little Sister. That's kind of cute. This is Little Sister. And she can be turned any way. It can be done that way, or that way, or this way. There's no right or wrong. This is an abstract. An abstract free-flowing floral. And the vines that you see, the heavier vines, are actually glow in the dark. Could not get a good picture of that. I don't have a blue light, but yeah, they glow in the dark. So that's Little Sister. This is Big Sister. And she's not identical, because I don't duplicate, but she is similar. And the one previously is an 8x10. This one's 11x14. Again, can be turned any way one would like. Free-flowing abstract. And again, the vines do glow in the dark. And parts of the flower do as well. So that's Big Sister. Both are on Etsy. I did list my wide headbands. Also, while we're talking about Etsy, I did have a couple different people ask about if I would ship to the UK. I will. I didn't change my shipping because that's a case-by-case, thing. All you have to do is let me know and give me your full address. I will be happy to look up, and the amount of whatever you're wanting to buy. I will be happy to look up the shipping before you commit to buying. And then if you say you do want it, I will invoice you separately through PayPal. I'll only do it through PayPal. I can't do it through direct checkout. But I'll invoice you through PayPal, and we can get you going, and I can get them on their merry way. But I'm more than happy to do that for UK and Canada. So just let me know. Can you do me a favor, kind of put the other boards for me in chat? That was the information you got for me, that we needed the addresses and everything on the one underneath. So I got that done. I did also list the white headbands. That's what made me think, because 2 of my friends that live in the UK were interested in headbands. So yeah, just message me on Facebook. All you have to do is like my Roving Gnome Mobile Zoo. The link is below. All the links for everything are below. The Etsy, the Roving Gnome Mobile Zoo, Facebook page, all of that. So anyway, I'm trying to fix it. You see a little thing when you get ready to show your work. You're like, I don't like that. So I did list. I finished this one last night. This is actually for my friend. And first of the month, I'm going to mail that off to a friend of mine who having a rough time with some stuff in life. And we can all use a little pick-me-up when that happens. Whoa! Mama just lined out Big Dog. Missy, be nice to Charlie. So I need to have you spray these today too, hon. Better get back up there for the ducks and choose your face off, Charlie. She lined him out.
That's why he hops up on the couch, because he knows she can't jump that high.
Yeah, usually it's the little dogs that are up on the furniture, the big dog on the floor. Over here it's a revert. This morning, Brad went to go take the dogs for a walk, so I was sitting outside with the other dogs, and I watched a bit of lizard porn. I watching these 2 lizards mate. I thought, well, I might need to erect like some privacy tent or something, have a square toilet paper for them or something. They didn't care, so it was interesting to watch. I mean, little fella lasted quite a long time, just saying. And I posted a picture on Facebook of it. And then we got done cleaning house. We do that twice a week, so we got done doing that. You know, we'll probably do it again Sunday. Right, honey?
That's today, Wednesday?
Yeah, Sunday. So, so yeah, Brad vacuumed and did you clean out the microwave?
Nope.
Are you going to later?
Nope.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
No, would you please later?
Yeah.
You're supposed to wipe stuff up high. You do as your comment. Just delete that comment that went across your head. Okay?
But I'm sweet and innocent.
Yeah. And I haven't even got a chance to tell Brad yet. We took our supplement in the fish oil, and immediately after we took it, Brad started not feeling well. I did look that up while you were in shower. He went down to shower. It is known to cause nausea and other stomach problems. You know, they come out the other end and everything. Also, it does not recommend that people with diabetes take fish oil. It can make regulating your blood sugar even harder.
Okay.
So we won't be doing that anymore. I think we won't be taking the rest of that fish oil because it's not worth it. But yeah, they say, I don't know how many, because those are awful big ones. You shouldn't take more than 3 grams, and if you are going to take fish oil, you should do a very, very low dose. But it's very hard can be very hard on your digestive and your liver and stuff. They don't recommend people with diabetes to take fish oil, so we need to quit taking that. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because those pills are friggin'.
But I mean, and he said he'd been wondering because, and we had taken it on a full stomach. We had just gotten done eating breakfast, and immediately, like 15 minutes later, it slammed him hard, and he went back and laid down. It's too warm for him to lay back there right now because it's a warm day. I bet the humidity is up pretty high today because it just doesn't feel that way in here because of the dehydrator. I keep saying dehydrators. The dehumidifier. But when he was laying back, it is way too warm. But yeah, so he took some Pepto and then he had a can of pop to help with the settling of the stomach. I think he's just now starting. It says it can also really cause, decreased appetite. A whole bunch of stuff. Mess with your blood pressure, everything. You looking it up?
No.
Oh. Making pizza tonight. I'm just going to use, I'm doing it easy way. I have a couple of those Jiffy corn muffin mixes. I'm going to use that in the electric skillet. Cook the crust and then we'll do the topping part. And then, finish melting the cheese and everything on it. That way we won't have to do the toaster oven and do 2 batches, and we're not wanting to use the propane more than we have to.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be doing that, and I'm going to attempt today. Everybody, light candles, do your vibe, do your good vibes, or pray, whatever. That I'm going to try and attempt to do the broomstick lace today. I have my big knitting needle, which is this one here. So, got that. I've been watching tutorials. I got, let me see, where's my thing? We tore up everything I own craft-wise looking for this. I really love these. You put whatever crochet hook you want in it. I think I've shown this before, just in case you're new and haven't ever watched it. I like these because you just slide this out, and this keeps it from going all the way up, and then you just put this bottom back on, and then fasten it But this is really nice. If you have arthritis in your hands like I do, I really have it in my thumb areas in both of my hands. Okay. If you really have a lot of arthritis in your hands, this really helps a lot. You know, but I'm not a big fan of crocheting. I would love to be, but I just really haven't had much luck. I have a lot of trouble getting the stitches the same length and stuff, and I know with practice that'll get better. I'm not saying I'm going to do a lot of crocheting. It's just this specific pattern I really do like, and I have liked it for over a year. And I put off trying it because, you know, a friend of mine was doing it, and I didn't want to seem like I was copying her or anything, but, you know, I'm going to do it. I'm going to attempt it. So if you never see another video after this, you know it didn't work. So, but I've been watching on YouTube the tutorials. I have, oh my goodness. I'm going to be using this yarn, which, yeah, it's about right on. It's a little bit brighter of a color than it's showing. It's pretty spot on. Don't ask me what it is, I don't remember. That's a Red Heart, I think, on Unforgettable. It's a very thin, I don't know, maybe it's a 3 to a 4, very thin. I mean, it's very pretty, and it'll work up very nice. So I'll let you know how that works out. So I'm going to be working on that. You know. Brad and I were talking. Tomorrow is 2 months that we've been here. That we've been down here. And we don't have any regrets. It's been a hard road. It's been a big adjustment, especially for me. It's only been about the last week that I've really have started to really come to terms. You know, things are always a lot different than the website. It's just like book learning is a lot different than real life learning. And that goes with even any occupation. You can learn and learn, study a profession, but until you do the actual real job, it's totally different. And the same way with here. You can study and study and study on the internet wherever you want to move to. It will be different when you get there. There will be things that you didn't know about that are pluses and things that are minuses. And it's been an adjustment. There's been some things that have happened that we did not expect to happen. Some good and some bad. Not like horrible bad, but things we were not prepared for. Like, you have to look at the increased electric bill in the summertime here would be like the increased heating bill in Wyoming. That's how you have to look at it. You have to kind of adjust your mindset the same way. You know how if you live in a place that gets very cold or gets icy in the wintertime, you're going to treat that just like you would if you're in a very warm state. That you're going to kind of lay low in the summertime because it's still warm out. Everybody around here, that's pretty much what they're doing right now, kind of laying low. Everybody goes out early in the morning and in the evening. The rest of the time you kind of lay low in the daytime. You know, all you can do. You know, I'm pretty much a loner anyway, which is actually benefits me because I don't really feel out of place no matter where I live, because I pretty much stick to myself as it is, which is just safer for me. It seems like whenever I really open myself up to anybody, I usually get hurt. You know, it always seems like it's okay for other people to push their opinions on me, but if I give my opinion about something, there's a big backlash. And if somebody really hurts me, no, I don't even say anything to them. I just cease to be. I just, you know, let them go on their way. There's no, you know, I just quit even trying. It's just like, you know, and that's just the way I am. It's the way I always have been. So you know, because people are like, oh, you know, how could you move and not know anybody there? Like, you know, I learned long ago not to depend on anybody else in my life except for myself and my husband, and you know, we're just both kind of loners and just stick to ourselves, and that's why, because you don't get hurt. You know, but yeah, I'm still hoping I'll meet some women I could just occasionally go to lunch with, or you know, talk crafts with. But I can talk crafts with anybody online. You know, I'm hoping to join, if anybody knows any art groups that aren't snobby. I don't want any snobby bitchy groups, period. But if you know of an art group and a yarn group, you know, different types of yarn art and stuff, I'd like to join those and share stuff and learn from other people and etc. So, you know, but I'm glad we're here. Yes, I don't miss Wyoming. It has its good points, it has its bad points, like any place, just like here. I miss some of my family, a little bit of my family back there. That's about it. You know, it was kind of funny. I was looking on our timeline today. You know how it has, you know, memories of a year ago, different years. A year ago, my husband came home from work because he was in such severe back pain that he couldn't take it, and that was like one of the first time ever he had come home from work because of back pain. And that's why we're going through this, and this is why he's not getting even a part-time job right now, because, you know, he's in enough pain. Like today, he does not feel good. You know, so that's why all of a sudden now you're not hearing him. It's because he went down to the restroom to, you know, because he's sick to his stomach. You know, he has quite a few days like that, honestly, guys. There's quite a few days like that where he doesn't feel good. Yes, we need to get in to see doctors, but we're still waiting on the insurance to decide what kind we qualify for. They're just taking their time. You know, but we need to get him, especially him, in with his diabetes is more severe than mine. You know, and for the back and stuff. But all we can do. We just, you know, we know that you know, it'll all come about. You know, God will provide, and you know, that's all we can do. But that's why we're going through this, and that's why we would give up everything to come live in an RV with all these animals. Well, first of all, like I said, we're not going to neglect our animals or leave them behind, or, like I said, we could rent a home. But the dogs have to stay outside, and I won't do that. And that's just me. They're part of my family, you know, so, yeah, it's just the way it has to be. But no, that's why we're going through all this, guys, is you know, sometimes you're faced with your spouse all of a sudden becomes disabled, or even over the years, and you're like, enough is enough. Yes, I could have selfishly have stayed in Wyoming. My husband would have kept working, even though he's in so much pain and stuff. They just, you know, until something bad happened, either, you know, he had organ failure again, or which he's already gone through once, or, you know, a heart attack or something. You know, I could have demanded he keep doing that, you know, for the money and for the house and all of that, or I could say, you know what, well, you know, I married you for better, for worse, and sickness and in health, and we're going to do what we have to do so that you can feel better eventually. You know, I bet you 4 months from now, I bet you when we hit our 6-month anniversary, we will have seen doctor. He will be feeling better. You know, his back does feel somewhat better. That was one of the things that was surprising. If you're getting ready to move to a lower elevation, if you live in a high elevation, we were a mile high right where we were at our house in Wyoming. And then you come down here, and you know, I don't even think we're a foot above sea level right now. Be prepared for a while, your joints and stuff, because of the change and stuff, they're going to hurt. You know, the barometric pressure and the big change and stuff, they're going to hurt. It's getting better, but you know, there at first it was like, holy crap, I was not prepared for that at all. But everything is good. You know, we're happy enough. I am trying to realize my dream of getting out some artwork and making a name for myself again. You know, and putting out quite a bit of stuff with the knitwear. I now have 38 items listed on Etsy. You know, of all different kinds of jewelry, knitwear, painting. You know, I'm getting a nice stockpile built up. So, you know, hopefully people start buying. That is, like Brad said, that's the only way we've made it through this month is that I've had a few sales. So, you know, and that each one has really, really helped. That's all really going on. I hope everybody's doing great. What's going on in your world? Anything wonderful? You know, I feel like some of you have kind of lost track with, basically, if I'm friends with you on Facebook, because I have very spotty Wi-Fi, and I feel like I've kind of lost track. So if I haven't commented on any of your stuff lately, shoot me a message or else tag me in a post. Okay? If I notice, then I ask you what's going on in your world. But, you know, and the man is back. You know, so remember that I love you guys. And I cherish your friendship, and I think you're awesome. And say hi, Brad.
Hi, Brad.
Say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Talk to you guys later. Bye.